out to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. We've got a new episode of Life with a Voice Actor coming at you today. Before we begin, we want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. We also want to thank our parent network, It's All Been Done Presents, found at IABDpresents.com, their other podcast, written work, and more. You can support the network and this show at patreon.com/IABD. $5 donors get access to all of our live audio, raw and unedited, right after we perform it, so you'll have a whole year's worth of stories that aren't yet on this free podcast. You can also get exclusive short stories from the universe of It's All Been Done Radio Hour, published twice a year, and blooper reels, so it's a pretty good deal. We also want to thank Red Herring Theater, our host site. Check out their shows. They're really wonderful. They do some fantastic work, and we're very excited to be a part of their space in some small way. Their website, of course, is redherring.info. Be sure to check it out. Come see us there on Saturday, January 29th at 5 p.m. Now, without further ado, here is Life with a Voice Actor.
And now, Life with a Voice Actor. In this reality show from IABD TV, 3 couples show us what it's like when your spouse earns a living with their vocal talents. Emily Cooper used to be a voice actor herself, but her husband Logan, who sort of just fell into the industry, now supports them. Unfortunately, Emily's insecurities about this led to quite a scene in a restaurant recently as she broke down.
I'm sorry, Logan. Look, nothing like that will ever happen again. I was just a little stressed.
Oh my gosh. I know, babe. You're the best. I'm sure you'll get your big break soon.
I mean, I had a big break, and then you got my big break. But, I'm sure you're right. There will be another one. Right?
Terry LaFontaine manages his husband Jerry, trying to ensure Jerry only gets gigs worthy of his melodious moneymaker, which led to him making Jerry gargle lemon water to blow a cartoon audition, though Jerry was cast anyway.
Here, drink this.
Are you sure?
Oh my God, it's just water. Come on, I did that once. Aren't you over that yet?
Sorry, Terry, I just...
You need to rest your voice.
Finally, there's Victoria, wife of the legendary Man with a Million Mouths, Ben Callihan, who is now starring in a cartoon for Fact Broke Studios alongside Jerry and Logan, which threatens Victoria's wanted bathroom remodel since Ben isn't the star.
I'm Ben. Wow, my wife and I met at a party shortly after my first big gig. I credit this wonderful woman with all my success. Wow.
I'm Victoria, and I'm bored.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Today, the spouses of our famous performers gather to help Victoria remodel her bathroom, or rather, Terry and Victoria huddle in a corner whispering to one another while Emily is happily painting the opposite wall.
Just don't make eye contact with her. Everything will be fine.
Oh, will you shut up, Terry? Remember our lunch the other day? How she flipped out? She should be in a mental institution.
It's not that serious, Victoria. Emily just had a bad day.
A bad day? That was the scream of a banshee from the underworld. She's unstable, I tell you. Listen to her over there, humming away like everything is normal.
Well, I'm not afraid of her.
Don't you guys just love painting?
Hey, just stand here. A little to the left. Okay, got it. No, I'm totally afraid of Emily. She has crazy eyes.
There is just something so satisfying about covering up the old with the new. You picked a really pretty color, Victoria.
So, how are you feeling since we last spoke?
Ever since Emily's little, episode, we've been a little on edge. The producers of the show thought that it would be fun for Terry, Emily, and myself to bond over renovating my bathroom together. Me, performing my own manual labor. But they offered to cover the materials cost, and, since Ben's new gig won't be paying as much, being he's part of a ensemble, So I couldn't really say no now, could I?
Isn't that the wrong color?
Not it, Terry. Do not piss her off. You are doing so great, Emily.
Thanks, Vicky.
Ooh, you hate being called Vicky.
Look, she can call me whatever she wants as long as she doesn't try to murder me.
Have you and your friends gotten past your differences?
Oh, sure. I mean, Victoria and Terry are distancing themselves from me a little, but they've always been like the cool kids. I'm sure it's not personal.
Have you ever, gone anywhere to get help for your temper?
I don't have a temper. That was just a one-time thing. I mean, what do you mean?
Oh, seen a doctor or spent time in a facility?
Institutionalized? No, never. Why do you ask?
How do you feel how the first episode turned out, Terry?
The night of 1,000 screams. It haunts me. They did get rid of that host, though. Delightful girl, but really, she had attitude problems, didn't she? I don't need that kind of energy on my show.
Meanwhile, at Fact Broke Studios.
Wow, those were some great takes, Jerry. Had some real emotional oomph to them.
For sure. I bet you had to dig deep for that.
Oh, I guess not that deep, then.
What's wrong, man?
I'm so upset with Terry. I just can't get over how he tried to sabotage me for this audition. I question all the food and drinks he gives me now. I tossed last night's dinner in the garden. I'm starving, and I feel like I need my very own taste tester.
Okay, Logan. What do you think of this whole situation with the lemon water?
I honestly can't believe Terry tried to sabotage Jerry's voice like that. I mean, I know their relationship is, well, complicated. I like to try to see the good in everyone. And I think Terry's heart was in the right place. He just wants what's best for his husband. I mean, can't blame a person for that, but he needs to learn to let go a bit.
Well, don't go to the extreme yet. Maybe some couples counseling will help. Really dig in deep and get to the root of the issues. It's what helped Victoria and I.
You two go to therapy?
Oh, yeah, all the time. You know how particular she is about the house. Well, don't you remember? Well, yeah, the renovations were stressing out, so I sent her on a spa day and hired a company to come paint the exterior. I thought she'd really like the color, but oh no, nope, not one bit. She didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. She was ready to leave me right then and there.
What color was it?
The crocodile.
Where?
No, silly. That was the name of the collar, silly. Crocodile.
I think this may be a bit more serious than paint color, but I'll try the therapy first. Thanks, guys. Group hug.
No.
So, where did you go next?
After a really satisfying group hug, we went back to my place for some iced tea and finger sandwiches. Also, where were all the significant others were there helping paint the new bathrooms? Hey there, peeps.
Jerry, are your eyes puffy? Get some cream on them, stat.
Dad!
Whoa, fantastic job, babe.
Wow, the bathroom looks terrific, Emily. You really did a great job on the trim. Though, wait, I thought the trim was going to be mauve. Victoria, did you change the palette?
Shh. Yes, it's just better this way anyway.
What? Oh no, the color is all wrong! Victoria, why didn't you tell me I was using the wrong paint?
Because, sweetie, I didn't want to upset you.
Upset me? This is your home. You weren't going to upset me by correcting the color. The trim is done all wrong now.
It's okay. I mean, it turned out better than I hoped it would. You paint with the straightest strokes I have ever seen.
I just wish you would have told me, that's all. Don't you think you can talk to me?
Well, who needs another drink?
I do.
We can't tell you these things, Emily, because you're a crazy person.
Terry!
Gary!
Victoria?
Emily?
Ben!
Good one, man.
Thanks.
Like, that was one time. You're not really afraid of me, are you?
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Very much so.
Like, there's got to be something I can do to fix this.
Hey, I think Ben had the right advice when he talked to Jerry earlier. Maybe we should all go to group therapy.
Jerry, what does he mean?
Let's talk back at home.
Oh, we are literally not waiting that long.
There you go, Ben, just butting into other people's relationships.
Well, at least he talks and doesn't just let someone use the wrong paint color.
I just...
Oh my God, Jerry!
It's not appropriate. I mean, this is too complicated to get into right now.
No!
This is not...
Thank you all for coming. The production has arranged for a group therapist. This is Dr. What?
Hello, everyone. I understand there is some unrest in this group, individually and as a whole.
Some of us are secure in who we are and our relationships.
Not as secure as you may think.
What's that supposed to mean?
You could be a little nicer to Jerry, Terry.
Oh, but out of our marriage, Emily, you have your own issues.
You do? Well, what's the matter? Now, you can tell me anything, honey.
Now, see, that's a great example of being a supportive partner. Why don't we all go around and say something nice about our significant other? Start this off on a good foot. Who wants to go first?
Oh, I do. Well, Emily, she always comes through for me. And really, everyone, of course. She really is the best.
Aww. Logan is such a positive person and very loving. I forget that sometimes, and I shouldn't.
Oh, thanks, hon. I love you.
I love you too.
Delightful. Who's next?
Who's on first, and what's the doctor?
Oh, you're so funny, man.
Okay, let's take this seriously, shall we?
Sorry, Victoria knows what she wants.
I love that Ben knows that about me.
Huh. Can you say something nice about Ben as a person? Something not about you.
He is a very talented actor.
You really think that? I mean, you don't smile anymore. I used to be able to make you laugh.
Yes, it can be a bit cloying when you do it too much, dear, but your earnings prove that everyone else still enjoys it.
Aw, thanks.
I love you.
What?
I said I love you.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. I love you, too.
Okay. Terry and Jerry.
Terry is a great cook.
And yet, you won't touch my food anymore.
I can't be sure you aren't trying to poison me.
I would never. I love you.
Can you say something nice about Jerry, Terry?
Jerry has the patience of a saint. I admit, sometimes maybe I'm a little bit much, but he loves me and he stands by me, always.
I do.
Excellent! I'm glad to see 3 strong marriages. Now, the producers let me watch that tape of your recent filming, and I can see the tension hasn't been with just your partners.
That's an understatement.
Terry, can you go 5 minutes without throwing shade?
He's right, Jerry. Our group is lacking cohesion, and it's all my fault.
Emily, why do you say that?
Because I can be a bit needy. I am a people pleaser, and Since losing my last big job, I'm just a bit afloat and not really sure what to do with myself. So all I have is people pleasing, and when I sense I'm failing at it, I just go a little...
Em, you don't have to feel that way. No.
You're always there for me. I know that, Logan. I know, but you're not listening. Everyone around me is doing what they love and moving forward, and I feel stuck and jealous and angry. The people who are supposed to be my friends are scared of me now.
We're not scared.
I am, and so's Victoria.
Emily, I think perhaps we need to find some place to redirect your energies. Besides voice acting, what other things are you interested in?
I never really thought about it.
Something where she helps others. She's so good at helping me and everyone else.
You know, my uncle is running for re-election in the Senate and is looking for more people to help with his campaign. It may not be what you want, but it's work, and it may put you in a better headspace. I could give him a call.
Victoria, you would really do that for me?
Of course. What are friends for? Plus, it'll give you things to do besides think up ways to kill me.
I don't do that.
Don't you?
Maybe a little, but I would definitely murder Terry before you.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Thank you.
Excellent! What other cracks are showing in this ensemble of friends?
Friends is a loose term. Look, Doc, we do a show together. Doesn't mean we have to like one another.
But isn't it so much better when we do?
I like this group.
Ew, why?
This is your life, Terry. On television or not, your spouse has friends and coworkers here. You're in this together.
They don't put us together to get along. This whole thing is a sham. They want the drama.
If that were true, why would they hire me to help you out?
Oh, come on. The others may be willing to give you the manufactured moments they were told to before they walked in here, but they're all screwed up too. Ben drives Victoria crazy because he can't stick to a single voice. Probably because he's so damn insecure in his marriage since she always keeps him guessing. You think she'd say, "I love you" to Ben if they hadn't told her to?
Yes?
No.
Victoria is a bitch
Hey, now.
with a drinking problem and an unhealthy love of oversized hats. Seriously, what is that all about?
Okay, Terry, that's
Logan
enough.
apparently farts rainbows. The guy's always so happy.
Terry, I'm serious. Stop it.
And Emily is just a flat-out crazy person. I don't know who gave her work to begin with, but the industry is better off without her.
Terry, I want a divorce.
Oh no, the D word.
Cut! Oh, perfect! A great place to stop for the day. Oh, good stuff, everyone!
Uh-oh. Are Jerry and Terry done? Did any of our couples learn anything about communication? Do they even care for one another? Come back next time for another Life with a Voice Actor.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 335. Life with a Voice Actor number 6, The Bathroom Remodel, was written by Samantha Stark and directed by Kristin Green. It's All Been Done Radio Hour, created by Jerome Wetzel. This episode starred Samantha Stark as Emily Cooper, Kristin Green as Victoria Callihan, Ryan Yohe as Terry LaFontaine, Nick Arganbright as Ben Callihan, Dan Condo as Logan Cooper, Keith Jackson as Jerry LaFontaine, Chase McCants as Dr. What, and Sam Clements as the producer. Our narrator was Darren Esler, and our Foley artist was Brendan Michna. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley, and our podcast editor is Chris Allen. Please check out our website, iabdpresents.com, for all the episodes of It's All Been Done Radio Hour, as well as our other podcasts like It's All Been Trekked Before and Dirty Story Night. You can follow us on social media at IABD Presents. And on Facebook, there's also a separate It's All Been Done Radio Hour page if that's all the content you want to get. Now, until next time, have a great week. It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?